W7 Live. Well, we couldn't bring you live softball today, so our game at Verona was postponed due to inclement weather. So I'm actually in the W7 studio right now, and we're going to bring you softball from around the state. As you know, many of the teams in the state gave us access to their game changer. So we've got some live look-ins we'll do. We've got some scoring updates we're going to do, and make lemonade out of lemons, right? So welcome to the first ever softball update show live from the W7 studio in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. And speaking of Oconomowoc, our first game that we're looking in on is Arrowhead and Oconomowoc. It's 6-5 Arrowhead in the top of the sixth. This game is at Arrowhead, Oconomowoc at bat. And a strikeout there. You're seeing as much as I see, so I don't have any additional inside information that you don't already have. It's 6-5 Arrowhead in the top of the sixth. And Moldenhauer up right now, 1 for 3 on the day. Looks like Radish is the pitcher for Arrowhead. Second and third with 2 out in the sixth. Big at bat here. Oconomowoc had the lead for a while, and Arrowhead came back, I believe, in the bottom of the fifth and scored a couple of runs to get back in front. So, again, I'm just getting into this myself. But that's what I know as of right now. It's 6-5 Arrowhead in the top of the sixth. We're going to stay with this one through this inning here, and we'll come back and check on it later. Quickly 0-2 on Moldenhauer. 2 outs, runners up second and third. 103 pitches for Radish for Arrowhead. Here's the pitch, and fouled off. No audio with this except for yours truly. And you can view that however you'd like. Connor Du Bois is live at Notre Dame today for De Pere and Notre Dame. It's not a live stream game, but he's there doing updates. We'll see if we can get him on a little bit later. But due to the wind conditions, 40-mile-an-hour plus winds at Notre Dame today, it just wasn't feasible for us to live stream that game today, unfortunately. It's still 0-2 on Moldenhauer, 1 for 3 on the day. Radish ready, and here is the 0-2. Popped up on the infield, and Radish has it, and that retires the side. Oconomowoc comes up empty in the sixth. Middle of the sixth, Arrowhead 6, Oconomowoc 5. You're watching the W7 Update Show, live updates from the Oconomowoc studios in Oconomowoc. We'll be back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Welcome back to the live update show. Softball scores around the state, softball look-ins. You know what? We always got to find out a way to make sure, even if we can't do a game, how can we continue to support girls softball, and how can we continue to make it relevant and put it in front of as many of our fans as we can? And this is the way that we're going to do it. So we didn't get a game today, but we do have the next best thing, and that is a live look-in show. And let's get you out to a game right now. Let me bring this one up. We're going to go back to Arrowhead and Oconomowoc. That game now in the bottom of the sixth. Arrowhead has extended their lead to 8-5 over Oconomowoc. If there's a game you want to know about or a game that interests you, let me know. I have access to about 50 different teams, Game Changer. A lot of the coaches were just so great in giving us access to that so that we can bring you their games. Let me flip this the right side up. Let's see if we can get this right here. Hey, how about that? A little easier to watch that way, right? Let's take a look at the box score if we can on this. 8-5 Arrowhead. They got 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 4 in the fifth, and 2 in the seventh. 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors for Oconomowoc. 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 2 in the sixth. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors. Home runs for Oconomowoc, Yambor, and Macy Brazelton goes deep for Oconomowoc. And for Arrowhead, Showtime, Jackie Showalter with a home run for the Warhawks. So 8-5 your score there. Again, that one's in the bottom of the sixth. Hey, put in the comments if you're watching. I'm curious to see how many people are interested in watching a live update show of games around the state. Always doing research to see how can we better serve our fans. I'm going to take a look right now. Well, not many people on right now, but again, this is kind of a last-minute thing, so we'd kind of expect that. But maybe we'll pick up a few along the way. No balls, 2 strikes on Hayes for Oconomowoc. Beg your pardon, it's actually Peterson for Arrowhead. Arrowhead at bat leading 8-5 in the bottom of the sixth. We get you some other scores going on right now. Random Lake and Sheboygan Area Lutheran. That game in the top of the sixth. Random Lake leads at 8-1. 3 for the Rams in the third, 4 in the fifth, and 1 in the sixth. So 8-1 Random Lake. Sheboygan Lutheran 1 in the second inning. Danica Eberhard a double, Madeline Abler a double, triples for Harder, Abler, and Knoll. Jayla Harder pitching for Random Lake, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, unearned, no walks, and 7 strikeouts. Carmen on the circle for Sheboygan Lutheran, 5 innings, 11 hits, 8 runs, all of them earned, 6 walks, and no strikeouts. So 8-1 Random Lake, that game in the top of the sixth. Let's move over. Cedarburg and West Bend West. That game in the bottom of the fourth. Cedarburg leads that game 5-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Good matchup there in the North Shore. Cassidy Gall, 4 innings, no hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 10 strikeouts for Gall in the fourth. Lindsay Sandleback on the circle for West Bend West. 3 1/3, 6 hits, 5 runs. 4 of them earned, a walk and 3 strikeouts. Two hits for Cedarburg, 2 hits for Torbeck, 1 for Gall. Actually, Gall has 2 for 2. Johnson, 2 for 2. Looks like Sarah Prom just singled for Cedarburg. That game's in the bottom of the fifth, or bottom of the fourth. It's 5-0 Cedarburg in the bottom of the fourth. Economwalk last call in the 7th. Their trail 8-5 now. Stoltz at the plate for Economwalk. She is 2 for 3 with a run scored. And we'll take a look and see. Stoltz fouls this one off. One ball, one strike. Radish today, 6 1/3, 8 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Jackie Showalter, 2 home runs today. The UW-Madison commit. Showtime, as she's more commonly known. Nobody on, 1 out in the 7th for Economwalk. Here is the 2-1. Swing and fouled off. 2-2 on Stoltz. Yambor on the circle for 5 innings for Economwalk. 11 hits, 8 runs. All of them earned, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Hayes in relief. 1 inning, 1 hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. This one popped foul out of play. 2-2 on Stoltz. Cameron Stoltz for Economwalk. Cam trying to get something started for Economwalk here at the 7th, trailing Woodland Classic 8 conference rival Arrowhead 8-5. And that one missed. Now full count. Anyway on now for Cam. A walk puts the tying run on deck for Economwalk. Bottom of the 3rd in Green Bay. DePere leads Notre Dame 3-0. Once again, 3-2 to Stoltz. Lifted to right. And that's gone. A home run for Cam Stoltz. And Economwalk cuts the lead to 8-6, solo homer. And all Wisconsin Tree Services home run for Stoltz. And the score now 8-6, Arrowhead in the 7th. Well, some life here for Economwalk in the 7th. Now Hayes and Brazelton next. So plenty of opportunities here for the Raccoons to get back in this and force a bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Hayes, left side into the left field. That's a base hit. So now the tying run at the plate in the person of Macy Brazelton. Brazelton homered already today. Brazelton 1 for 3, 2 RBI, and a home run. 8-6 in the top of the seventh, Arrowhead. But Economwalk not going down without a fight here in the seventh. A home run from Cam Stoltz, and now a single from Hayes, and now Macy Brazelton at the plate represents the tying run. First pitch missed, 1-0. Can kind of hear the raindrops hitting the helmets and whatnot at Arrowhead right now. So a little bit of rain. It looks like more of a drizzle or sprinkle than anything else right now. That one high on Hayes. 2 balls and no strikes. Or on Brazelton, beg your pardon. Hayes at first. Two balls, no strikes on Macy Brazelton. And now 3-0. See if she's they're going to let her go or if she's going to be taking here. Again, you're looking for any way on at this point. Here is the 3-0 to Macy. High ball 4, and now the go-ahead run comes to the plate. I think they kind of pitched around Brazelton, which I can certainly see why. And now Kelsey Yambler. Yambler, the starting pitcher tonight for Economwalk, 1 for 2 with a run score, 2 RBIs and a walk. And it looks like we got some buffering on Game Changer. Hopefully that'll resolve itself here soon. In the meantime, I'll keep up with it scoring on the app itself, on the Game Changer app. Mitchell at second, Brazelton at first. First pitch to Yamber is a strike. No balls, 1 strike. And now 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second, 1 out. Foul ball, now 1-2 on Kelsey Yambor. Ball 2, 2 balls, and 2 strikes. I'm going to add this back in. I mean, this is truly run and gun producing here, you guys. This is unscripted. Two outs now. And now it's Maddie Hammersmeyer, the last out for Economwalk. Strike. No balls and 2 strikes on Hammersmeyer. Top of the 7th, 2 out, runners on first and second. That one high, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. That one missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now 2-2 on Hammersmeyer. 2 outs. I cannot get this to load correctly. All right, well, we'll go with this. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Hammersmeyer. Here's the payoff. Now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Ball 4, bases loaded. And that brings up Michaela Burrow. Burrow 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 on Burrow. More games, more look-ins coming up after this. See if I can get my screen corrected here. This one hit foul. No balls, 2 strikes on Michaela Burrow. After this game, we'll take a break, then come back live again. Other games around the area and scoring updates as well. Oh and 2 on Michaela Burrow. Radish ready. That one missed. 1-2. Bases loaded. 8-6 Arrowhead in the top of the 7th. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and base hit. 1 run in. 2 runs in. We got a tie game. 8-8. 8-8 in the 7th. A 2-run single from Michaela Burrow, who takes second on the throw. Beg your pardon, she's still at first. First and third. 2 outs. Now Molly Sheehan. Oh for 1 with a strikeout. Oh and 2. No balls, 2 strikes. We'll be back for the Arrowhead at bat in the bottom of the 7th. 0-2 to Sheehan. Foul. You're watching live look-ins from around the state. As we had an off day today with our game postponed at Verona, so I figured I'll just log in, go live, and see what happens. Sometimes that's some of the best stuff is when we just do that. Don't know if that's going to be the case today or not. Popped up. And caught for the 3rd out. Quick break. We'll be back. Live look-ins from around the state. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. Be right back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Quick peek at Slinger and Whitefish Bay. 7-2 Slinger. That one's in the bottom of the sixth. We'll stay on here for a couple minutes and head back to Arrowhead and Economwalk at the bottom of the seventh. Get you some stats on this Slinger game today. Seven-two Slinger. The Slinger won in the fourth, 6 in the fifth. Whitefish Bay won in the second and won in the sixth. Home run from KJ Burkle and Katie Parker for Slinger today. Helping fuel the Lady Owls. McCarthy 5 2/3, 7 hits, 2 runs. Both of them earned 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. Double for CC Kirsch. Slinger in good shape. In the bottom of the sixth, and at bat now. This is Nikki Johnson at the plate. Johnson draws a walk. And we'll switch back to Arrowhead. And Economwalk, that game in the bottom of the seventh. And a leadoff single for Borst for Arrowhead. And the winning run is on first. 2 out in the seventh. Free softball today, dare we say? Meeting at the circle right now. Give us a chance to give you some more updates from around the area. Cambria Friesland all over Randolph, 11-0. That game now in a delay in the bottom of the sixth. Waukesha West leads Waukesha South 9-7 after 6. Cedarburg extends their lead on West Bend West to 6-0. That game in the top of the 6th. Bit of a surprise there. That lopsided. Random Lake game has gone final. They win it in 10-run rule, 11-1. They win it in 6 innings, 3 in the 3rd, 4 in the 5th, and 4 in the 6th for 11. Sheboygan Lutheran 1 in the 2nd. Doubles from Eberhardt and Abler. Triples from Daggett, Harder, Abler, and Knoll. Jayla Harder, the winning pitcher, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was unearned, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. Carmen, the losing pitcher, 6 innings, 12 hits, 11 runs, all of them earned, 6 walks, and 1 strikeout. So Random Lake gets the dub. We'll see Random Lake on Thursday at North Fondy. Final score from Wisconsin Lutheran, the Vikings defeat South Milwaukee today, 9-2. Base hits, and here comes, and actually I think it was caught. It was caught in right field. And that retires the side. I think Arrowhead thought they had the win there on that hit. It looks like it was a nice catch in right field. I didn't see it cleanly, but the reaction of the batter tells me that she thought she had the game-winning hit, and not to be. So they're heading to the 8th. It's 8-8, Oconomowoc and Arrowhead. Wisconsin Lutheran defeats South Milwaukee 9-2, 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 3 in the 6th. South Milwaukee 1 in the 5th and 1 in the 7th. Vitonko, the winning pitcher, 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, only 1 of them earned, 1 walk, and 15 strikeouts for Sid. Brezek, the loser for South Milwaukee, 6 innings, 11 hits, 9 runs, 7 earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Haig hits a home run, doubles for Reese Grudzelanek and Sidney Vitonko in Wisconsin Lutheran's 9-2 win over South Milwaukee. Mishicot leading Sevastopol. That game 6-0 in the top of the 5th. Home run for Caitlin Adair. Two doubles for Cora Nelson, also for Caitlin Adair, another double. Kira Sanford, 4 2/3, no hits, 1 walk, and 9 strikeouts. So a no-hitter going right now for Sanford. That game in the top of the 5th, 6-0 Mishicot. De Pere extends their lead to 6-0 over Notre Dame. That game in the top of the 6th. De Pere 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 2 in the 5th. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Notre Dame, no runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors. Addie Simpson pitched 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Nowak in now, 1 inning, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk. Only 3 hits for Notre Dame, 2 from Carissa Peters and 1 from Addie Simpson. Kubik with a double and Krutz with a triple for De Pere. Falish on the circle, 5 innings, 3 hits, no runs, and 4 strikeouts. De Pere leads Notre Dame 6-0 in the 5th. Brookfield Central and Germantown. Germantown leads that game right now 5-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Warhawks 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th. Brook Central 2 in the 4th. Eichhorn on the circle for Brook Central, 4 2/3, 3 earned runs. And Kylie Otto on the circle for Germantown, 3 1/3, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. And Thomas in relief, 1 2/3, 1 hit. And that's it. Kayla Price has homered in that game for Germantown. She is 2 for 3 with 2 RBI. Maddie Balsiger, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Julia Sina, 1 for 2 with an RBI. 5-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Glazinski, a home run for Brookfield Central in that game. But 3 errors for the Lancers. The Lancers playing red hot softball lately. Other Classic 8 action. Waukesha North over Martin Luther 7-0 in a non-conference game. That game's in the top of the 5th. Home run from Metzger. Farmer on the circle for North, 4 1/3, no hits, 6 walks though, and 4 strikeouts, but it's still 7-0 lead. Got good defense behind her. Blase on the circle for Martin Luther, 2 innings, 5 hits, 7 runs, and Sulzer in relief. Now just a home run in for Mosch for Martin Luther, a 3-run homer. So now in the top of the 5th, Waukesha North 7, Martin Luther 3. So get a request for Oshkosh North and Winnebago Lutheran. So let's take a look and see what we can find. I know I can get you Winnebago Lutheran. They are away at St. Mary's Springs today. That game is now in the bottom of the 3rd. St. Mary's Springs leads 7-0 over WLA. That's a big surprise with that big of a lead. Springs leads 7-0 after 3. 1 in the first and 6 in the second. Gracie Conkle in the circle for Springs. 3 innings, no hits, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Vikings looking for their first hit of the game. Doubles from Wechter, Tenney's, and Nevea Galligan for St. Mary's Springs. Anhalt on the circle for WLA, 3 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. So it's all St. Mary's Springs as they head to the top of the 4th. That game is, I believe, at Winnebago Lutheran at 7-0 St. Mary's Springs in the 4th. Oshkosh North, I'm not sure if I've got that one. Can you tell me who they're playing? That would maybe help me. I don't have their game changer. Let me just double check and see. I don't think I do. Oshkosh North taking on Appleton North today. 8-2 Oshkosh North in the top of the 6th. 8 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error for Oshkosh North. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 5 errors for Appleton North. Cummings on the circle for Oshkosh North. 5 1/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, only 1 of them earned, 3 walks and a strikeout. Two hits for Hansen, 2 hits for Niemczek, 2 hits for Kolodzik, and 2 hits for Houseworth. A double for Kolodzik. The rest have all been singles. Appleton North at the plate now in the top of the 6th. 1 out and a runner on first. Griffith at the plate. 6-2 Oshkosh North, the top of the 6th. Who else do you guys want to hear about? Put it in the comments. I'll check it out. This is as close to red zone as we're going to get, I think, NFL red zone. Back to our game on screen. Oconomowoc Arrowhead. It's in the top of the 8th. 8-8. This one hit to left and caught in deep left field. The runner returns. We'll conclude our coverage at the top of the hour. Again, this is just more of a test than anything else. Wanted to see how this worked out. We'll do something more formal later in the year, certainly as we get closer to playoff time. This one hit to short and goes off the glove of Hayes. The runner on first moves to third, so first and third with 2 outs. Could be a costly error. The shortstop, rough throw to first, couldn't dig it out. Now Macy Brazelton at the plate for Oconomowoc. 1st and 3rd with 2 outs in the 8th. They bring this one back up front and center on my radar here. Brazelton 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBI. First pitch strike. Yeah, I get it, Chase, but sometimes we get people that will watch later, so I don't worry too much about the number of live viewers. It is what it is. One ball, 1 strike on Brazelton. This will be a chance for the kids to go back and watch, so the Oconomowoc and Arrowhead kids can go back and watch the end if they want to when they get home. Popped up on the infield, shallow outfield, and caught in pretty deep center, so that retires the side. We're going to take a quick break. That game going to the bottom of the 8th. We'll stick with that through another half inning and call it good. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Oconomowoc 8, Arrowhead 8. You're watching WIAA live updates from around the state in softball on W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.